Peace to the family, was goody. It's your boy back with another episode. I'm the boy Jody Wins. Welcome to the Jody Wins Show. We had a little bit of games in the NBA last night. We're going to cover it. We're going to hop right into it right now. First, like, share, and subscribe, and let's get it. So, my nigga, the GOAT, KD, scored 30,000 points. He hit 30,000 points in his career last night. He became the 8th player in NBA history to ever do so. So put some respect on my nigga name. 15-time All-Star, 4-time scoring champ. He scored 17,566 of his points with the Thunder, Seattle Supersonics Thunder. He scored 5,374 points with the Golden State Warriors. He scored 3,744 points with the Nets. And as of right now, he got 3,324 points with the Suns. That nigga been putting up buckets his whole career. He been in the finals 4 times. He won twice. 2-time finals MVP. Like I said, my nigga been cooking his whole career. Shout out to KD. That nigga just been, he probably the best scorer in NBA history. The best, and he make it look easy. To me, when people ask me, I think he the GOAT because, bro, he's 7 foot. He can dribble like a guard. He can pass like a guard. He can shoot like Steph. He can do it all. You know, I don't think he got no weakness to his game unless you want to put his weight. You know what I mean? But for his body stature, he don't gotta be 280. You know what I mean? He's 7 foot length. He can block shots. He can play D. He can do it all. Shout out to KD. That nigga's the GOAT to me. But I think one-on-one he'll beat Jordan. You know, one-on-one he'll beat Kobe. One-on-one he'll beat LeBron just because his height and how quick he is. You know, none of them niggas can block his shot. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's just my opinion. I don't want y'all to be on here mad and talking all la la la. I don't really want to hear it. And if you disagree, say it on your platform. Don't say it on mine. I don't really care about what y'all talking about. I don't care what y'all talking about. But yeah, shout out to KD. Like I said, hit 30,000 against Memphis, even though they lost the game. But we gonna get into that later. So for the Dallas Mavericks, they can't. I don't know, bro. They just been going down. It's getting wicked in Dallas. So Gafford is out. Like I said, he got injured on Monday, and he got a knee sprain. So they gonna reevaluate him in 2 weeks. They got no bigs right now. Like AD out, Lively out, Dwight Powell out. Now Gafford out. So I mean, they're gonna have to play small ball. You know, PJ Washington gonna have to do more. It's crazy. You know, they going through some bad luck. I think Nico started something that he might not be able to get out of. You know, the fans is mad. The man, like, shit getting real wicked in Dallas. I don't even know if they can get out, like I said. They talking about fire Nico. They on that nigga neck. Pause. We had Brandon Ingram agree to a 3-year, $120 million extension with the Raptors. He ain't even played the game yet. I want to see what the Raptors are going to look like with Brandon Ingram, RJ Barrett, and Scotty Barnes. That's like length, you know what I mean? And all 3 of them are scorers, you know, for the team. So I want to see what that's going to look like before I start judging them. Get your money, though, Brandon Ingram, B.I.B. hooping. I just think he was unhappy in New Orleans, you know. Always being on a team that's always losing is, you know, demoralizing, low-key. So shout out to Brandon Ingram, get your money. Hopefully we can get to see you out there in Toronto to see what you on, see how y'all team gel, and then we can make an assumption from there. But we're going to get into the games that happened yesterday. We had the Raptors go against the Sixers. Raptors won 106-103. Scotty Barnes had 33 and 10. Quickly put 23 and 5 on the board for the Sixers. RJ Barrett and Brandon Ingram didn't play. For the Sixers, Joel Embiid had 27 and 12. The niggas shot 38 threes and only made 9 of them. That's ridiculous. 23%. They need to chill. During the game, Embiid passed up on an open 3 and tried to drive it in, turn the ball over. The motherfucking Philly crowd started booing. I think the crowd is just, they had it up to here with Philadelphia, and I think it's time to just blow up the team. You know, they got to get rid of Joel. They got to get rid of Paul George. Paul George went into a situation that I'm pretty sure he didn't think it was going to be like this. But, nigga, you went anyway. So, you know Embiid was hurt. You know you always hurt. So, you know, shout out to Maxey for doing everything he can, even though he didn't have a great game yesterday. But he been carrying them niggas all year. So, it is what it is. But they got to blow up the team and just build around Tyrese Maxey. Trade Joel Embiid. Get what you can. You know, everybody know he made out of glass too. Trade Paul George. Trade everybody you can trade and just start over, build around Tyrese Maxey. We had the Knicks go against the Pacers. Knicks won 128-115. Towns had 40 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists. Josh Hart had 30 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Just between the two players, they put up 70 points. They put up 25 rebounds and they put up 10 assists. Brunson didn't have a great game, but Hart and Towns, you know, they picked up the slack, carried the weight. For the Pacers, Siakam had 24 and 5. You know, I mean, he probably the only one that did something like. And this is what I feel about Tyrese Halliburton. I think he overrated. Like, that little run that he went on last year that he had in the beginning of the season was a hoax because he ain't really been on shit really. Like, you know what I mean? He ain't really been on shit really. He just whatever. I don't really give a fuck about Tyrese Halliburton like that. I think he overrated. We had the Pistons go against the Bulls. Pistons smacked them niggas about 40 points, yo. At one point it was 42-point lead. But it was 132-92. Kate had 26 and 7. Malik Beasley off the bench had 24 off the bench. For the Bulls, Buzelis, I don't know how to say his name, he led the way with 12 points. That nigga, the highest score was 12 points, yo. That's kind of ridiculous. For the Bulls, everybody scored a point except one person. I think his name is like Waiters or Walters or something like that. Everybody scored a point except him. So they had an all-around team game, but your highest score was 12 points. Chicago done, but they in rebuild mode, so you know what I mean. Memphis went against the Suns last night. Memphis won 119-112. Ja had 26, 7, and 6. Bane had 20 and 8. For the Suns, KD led the way with 34 points. Bol was in the starting lineup, and he been getting minutes these last couple games. He had 18 points, 14 rebounds. Like 2 weeks ago, I said the Suns need to move KD to the 3 and put Bol at the 4. Just so y'all can have length. You know what I mean? I don't understand why Bol don't be getting run like that. That nigga nice, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that nigga nice. And I don't understand why motherfuckers do not be putting Bol in the game. Bol is that nigga. Everybody want to be on Wemby nuts. Pause. You know what I mean? Y'all got Wemby nuts in your hand, but Bol was first. You feel me? Bol is nice. He can dribble. I think something wrong. Like, he been in Orlando. They didn't really run him like that. They played him, but they ain't really run him like that. We seen little glips. He been in Denver. They ain't really run him like that. We seen a little glimpse. Soon as they got rid of him, they won a ring though. He in Phoenix, they ain't really running him like that. It looked like they started to run him, but I don't understand why Bobo don't be getting run like that. Nigga nice, bro. But that's all that we gonna get into for today. We had a little night in sports, you know what I mean. Oh, we gonna talk about Kendrick. So online, everybody been talking about mixed reviews, you know what I mean. I think, like I said the other day, I think the performance was okay. It was cool. It wasn't all that. I mean, the nigga didn't disappear or nothing. You know what I mean? He didn't set himself on fire or no shit like that. But, but yeah, like, it was cool. It wasn't, I mean, it wasn't. It's Kendrick Lamar, like I said. A lot of niggas was just caught up in the right now. Like, a lot of niggas don't really. I don't want to say a lot of niggas don't fuck with Kendrick. But niggas wasn't bumping Kendrick Lamar like that. Like, niggas wasn't bumping Kendrick Lamar like that. You feel me? Like, they just got caught up in the hype and he was beefing with Drake and all. Like, I'm not saying he don't got no hits, you know what I mean? But just niggas wasn't. I'm not the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan. I don't know that nigga's catalog, but I know that nigga got some bars. You know, I know he got a couple songs that I fuck with. But, like, as far as the whole catalog, nigga, I don't know that nigga shit like that. So, yeah, I would. it's not a surprise that he got a mixed reaction at the Super Bowl. Like, you know, shout out to what he did. You know, Samuel Jackson, Serena Williams, you know, Riz, all that. You know what I mean? But like as far as the performance, it was cool. You know, he, like I said, he didn't disappear. He didn't set himself on fire. I ain't seen no motherfucking nothing that I ain't never seen. It's a hip hop show. You can't really do much with hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, and people talking about it should have been Wayne and all that. I don't really think Wayne would be a great Super Bowl performer because niggas ain't trying to hear no whining and crying and all that other shit. And but like yeah, his performance was cool. It was alright. You know what I mean? It wasn't all that, but it was cool. You know, it was a hip hop performance at the Super Bowl. But yeah, that's all we gonna get into. You know what I mean? Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.